The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is a large carnivorous mammal native to the Arctic region. It is the largest land-dwelling carnivore and is well adapted to its cold environment. Habitat. Polar bears are primarily found in the Arctic Circle, which includes the Arctic Ocean, its surrounding seas and surrounding land masses. They are most commonly associated with sea ice, where they hunt for seals. Appearance. They have thick fur that appears white, helping them blend in with their snowy surroundings. Beneath the fur, their skin is black, which helps them absorb and retain heat from the sun. Diet. The primary food source for polar bears is seals, especially ringed and bearded seals. They are excellent swimmers and are known to hunt seals at breathing holes in the ice or by breaking through the ice to access seal dens. Conservation status. Polar bears are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, due to the ongoing loss of their sea ice habitat caused by climate change. The decline of sea ice makes it more challenging for polar bears to hunt for seals, leading to issues with their overall population. Reproduction. Female polar bears give birth to 1 to 3 cubs, typically in December or January, after a gestation period of about 8 months. They give birth in dens made of snow and ice. Adaptations. Polar bears are specially adapted to their environment. Their large paws help them distribute their weight on thin ice, and they have strong limbs for swimming. Their keen sense of smell is crucial for locating seals. Lifespan. In the wild, polar bears generally live around 25 to 30 years. However, in captivity, they can live longer. Social structure. Polar bears are typically solitary animals, except during mating season or when a mother is raising cubs. Threats. The primary threat to polar bears is climate change. As sea ice diminishes, polar bears are forced to travel greater distances to find food, leading to increased energy expenditure and decreased reproduction rates. Other threats include pollution, hunting, and potential conflicts with humans. Conservation efforts. Efforts are being made to conserve polar bear populations, primarily by addressing climate change through global initiatives aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Physiological adaptations. Polar bears have a number of physiological adaptations that allow them to thrive in the harsh Arctic environment. For example, they have a thick layer of blubber beneath their skin, which provides insulation and stores energy. Additionally, their fur is not actually white. It's translucent, which helps scatter and reflect light, giving it a white appearance. Seasonal movements. Polar bears are known for their seasonal movements. They follow the sea ice as it expands and contracts with the changing seasons. In the summer months, when the ice melts, some bears may come ashore and spend time on land until the ice returns. Communication. While polar bears are generally solitary, they do communicate with each other through vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. They may growl, roar, or make other sounds to communicate with other bears, especially during mating season or confrontations over food. Denning. Behavior. Female polar bears are known to create dens in the snow and ice, where they give birth and raise their cubs. These dens provide protection and insulation against the extreme cold. Hybridization. In some regions, polar bears have been known to mate with grizzly bears, resulting in hybrids known as pizzly bears or growler bears. These hybrids have characteristics of both polar bears and grizzlies. Cultural significance. Polar bears hold cultural and spiritual significance for many indigenous peoples of the Arctic. They are often featured in art, stories, and ceremonies of these communities. Research and conservation efforts. Scientists conduct extensive research on polar bears to better understand their behavior, ecology, and the impacts of climate change on their populations. Conservation organizations work to protect their habitat, reduce human-wildlife conflicts, and raise awareness about the importance of preserving the Arctic ecosystem. Global impact. The health and well-being of polar bears are indicative of the overall health of the Arctic ecosystem. As top predators, they play a crucial role in regulating prey populations, which in turn affects the entire food web. Legal protections. Polar bears are protected by international agreements and national laws in the countries where they are found, including the United States, Canada, Russia, Norway, and Denmark for Greenland. These protections prohibit or regulate hunting and trade of polar bears and their parts. Adaptation challenges. Climate change presents significant challenges for polar bears. As the Arctic warms, the sea ice on which they rely for hunting is decreasing. This has led to longer fasting periods, reduced reproduction rates, and increased cub mortality for some populations. Polar bears are skilled hunters and have developed specific techniques for catching seals. One method involves waiting near seal breathing holes in the ice and lunging when a seal comes up for air. Another tactic is to stalk seals on the ice and use their powerful front limbs to break through the ice and grab the seal. Incredible swimmers. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and have been known to swim long distances in search of food. They can swim at an average speed of around 6 miles per hour, 10 kilometers per h, and cover distances of up to 60 miles, 97 kilometers, in a single swim. Fast metabolism. Polar bears have one of the highest metabolisms of any mammal due to their need to maintain body temperature in the extreme cold. They require a high-fat diet to sustain their energy levels. Vocalizations. While polar bears are generally considered silent animals, they can produce a variety of vocalizations, including growls, roars, chuffs, and hisses. These sounds are used for communication, especially during interactions with other bears. Migration patterns. Some polar bear populations exhibit seasonal migration patterns, moving from their summer range to their winter hunting grounds and back again as the ice forms and melts. These migrations can cover hundreds of miles. Research tools. Scientists use various methods to study polar bears, including radio collars, satellite tracking, remote cameras, and genetic sampling. These tools help researchers monitor bear movements, study their behavior, and gather important data for conservation efforts. Natural predators. Adult polar bears have few natural predators, but young cubs can be vulnerable to predation by other bears, especially adult males. Additionally, in some rare cases, orcas, killer whales, have been known to attack and kill polar bears. Diversity of behavior. While polar bears are often associated with hunting seals on sea ice, their behavior can be surprisingly diverse. Some bears have been observed scavenging on carcasses, eating vegetation, or even engaging in play behavior. Cultural significance. In addition to their ecological importance, polar bears hold cultural significance for many indigenous communities in the Arctic. They are featured in stories, legends, and art, and are often seen as powerful and revered creatures. We hope you liked this video, and we would love a like from you. Let us know what you want covered in the next video in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and press on the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.